One of the things that we really care about as international community based in Bali is to give back to the community and have more tighter connections with the local communities, eventually sharing resources for building the next generation crypto projects and also raising the new generation crypto professionals. Starts with healthy connections with the locals and the all Southeast Asia communities. So today we have a special guest, the founder and CEO of Bali Blockchain Community, Bali Blockchain Center, and they have amazing, impactful projects. And Gede Anta is going to present the Bali Blockchain Center's facility and also the next agenda. Thank you. Let's have Anta. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. So it's such an honor to be here. And I don't know, I think I cannot beat the Mark story because it's really blow your mind, you know. I always love the Jordan Belfort story. And then you say that you are on the station. Okay, then it's a good story. So before, let me introduce myself. My full name is Igede Puturaman Deshanta, but it's such a long name because it's Balinese. So the people call me Gede Anta or Anta. So I'm starting on the blockchain starting from 2018. My thesis research is on blockchain also. So and then I'm still in Jakarta, it's focused on digital ecosystems. So I'm starting on digital ecosystem, it's already like 13 years on digital ecosystems, and now I'm focused on the blockchain and Web3. And I will present to you about Bali Blockchain Centers. This is my presentation. So Bali Blockchain Centers is a facility and also the community that formed by Kepeng Foundation, our project, a crypto project that, you know, in Bali, before Indonesia, there is a currency in Bali they call Kepeng. If you see in every single place, I don't know, is it in here? There is, okay, there is it. This is what we call Kepeng a long time ago. This is the currency of Bali. So this Kepeng itself is starting the currency from the kingdom era in Bali. And this currency is come from China. It's come from China as a commodity. So Balinese kingdom buy the Kepeng from the Chinese, and then they're using this as a commodity, and they use it as a token for every single transaction that's happening in Bali. And after the kingdom and going, there is the Netherlands coming, England coming. There is the currency is changing, but until now, Kepeng currency is still using in Bali as a tribe and also as a clan token. So if you see the law, the tribe law in Bali, it's still using, if you do something bad, you need the fine, it's still on Kepeng or in rupiah. So it's starting from Kepeng and then go to the rupiah. So this is what, giving a view, a very small story about Kepeng, and because of this, we are starting Kepeng as a cryptocurrency starting in 2020, starting on the pandemic, because you know Bali is hit so hard with the pandemic. I lost my job on the pandemic also in Bali, and we built Kepeng crypto in 2020 and starting on NFT project on 2021. And then the government's coming. We introducing blockchain to the governments. Before, the government don't want to hear about blockchain. They don't know about blockchain. Every time we are talking about blockchain, they are always say that this is Bitcoin. So blockchain is Bitcoin. That is what they are thinking. And because of this, when we launch Kepeng, when we launch Bali Blockchain Centers, in the media, they said, this is a Bitcoin of Bali. And because of that news, we got visited by the Central Bank of Indonesia. And it's terrified. They want to close us like that. So we are explaining this is not, we are not talking about Bitcoin. We are talking, yes, Bitcoin, yeah, but we are focused on the blockchain, how to introducing blockchain to the people and helping people to understand what is blockchain, what is crypto, what is NFTs and everything. And then the people don't get FOMO, fears of missing out of this ecosystem, and then they just got go crazy with the crypto and they got busted. So this is what we want to do, and the government, gladly in April 2021, the mayor of Denpasar agreed to meet with us, and we explained everything about blockchain community and how it's happening and how blockchain how blockchain will be the next of smart city. And then he agreed with us, and we built Bali Blockchain Center with the government. And the government bless us with a very big facility in the center of Denpasar. You are welcome to come there. There's a lot of place. There's gallery. There is auditoriums with 600 people can use it as seminars. And then there is movie theaters also there. There's a library, a discussion room, and a cafe, and a co-working space. There's a lot of things over there. And it's owned by the government, and it's funded by the government 100%. So this is they are giving us. And the focus of Bali Blockchain Centers, we have a full focus of Bali Blockchain Centers. So first, we are being a blockchain information center for the locals. So if people want to understand about blockchain, crypto, they can come to our facility. And then the next one is we are we have a blockchain academy to preparing our local and the ecosystems here about what is blockchain, making them to be a blockchain developers, and how to making a blockchain community and like that. And then the third one, we have being a community center. So we are aiming to be a bridge between a global community and also local, like university students, like society in local, so they understand also about the blockchain, because blockchain is already happening in Bali. The community is big in Bali. The Web3 community is big in Bali. And the fourth one is we are the center of incubation. It's supported by the government also. Our vision is we are believe that Bali is one of blockchain hub in the world. That's what we are believing. Then because of that, we need to prepare, not also to be in the industry and being transform the tourism industry before. The tourism industry, Bali is basically the core industry is the tourism. And we're seeing that Canggu is still survive of the pandemic because of blockchain, crypto, nomad, and everything. So in Bali Blockchain Centers and also with with the government, we are trying to developing Silicon Bali initiative. So how we can collaborate and prepare Bali with a new tourism concept of nomad. So this is why the government really pushing about the visa and everything to the central government to helping this community is growing. So the first is has a Bali Blockchain Information Centers. So we giving regularly every single week we come to the government department and we giving alliteration about blockchain, introducing them about blockchain, how we make a blockchain. And because of this initiative, we're already doing like 7 months with the government. And we now have a project with the government to make our private blockchain in Denpasar. So it is for the ICT department in Denpasar. And the second one, we literate artists like painters, crafters, and digital illustrators about NFTs and intellectual property and everything. And then we also introduce blockchain to MSE, so middle, small, medium enterprise. And also we giving a blockchain literation to university student. We have an MOU with 13 university in Indonesia, in Bali. So we want to build good community to the university, because they need to understand what is going on, and they need to understand which one is crypto, is a good crypto, and blockchain, which one is NFT, because they're still thinking that NFT is cryptocurrency. I don't know what's going on there. And then we also have a routine activity. We have a kriuk. Kriuk is Indonesian sound of crunchy. this is a crunchy discussion about crypto. This is what we are saying. We already have like three. This month will be the third episode of Kriuk. It will be held on 28th. That will be Youth Festival in Denpasar City. There's 3 days Youth Festival. It's a lot of band, a lot of artists, a lot of everything. You can come there. It's a party, basically. And we have even to the university students, we need to introduce them about the Web3 prospect of profession there, how can they make money in there, and how can they prepare themselves and prepare their knowledge. So hopefully this can be helping you guys to develop this community. And then we have a Baliola NFT exhibition, Baliola NFT Weeks. We already doing it last week. And we introducing a new artist, local artist, to the people on the NFTs. We are introduce people about how to buy NFTs, how to using the IP and everything on blockchain. And then we will have in November every week. It is for locals. It's a blockchain talk, block talk. So talking about blockchain, but without talking about the technical. So we just want you to understand about the blockchain. And then the last one is a blockcast. We have the facility of podcast studio in our building. So we are building a blockcast also. And then with Republik Rupiah and some of our partners, we are building a blockchain academy, Bali Blockchain and Metaverse Academy. We have 4 programs. There is a short course. Now we have 3 short course. It will be opening, starting the registration on December. There is a game art and development. And then we have UI UX camp. We have also blockchain professionals. For professional diploma, we have a partnership with Australia. There is a diploma of game art and screen visual design for Metaverse. And for the blockchain retreat, we're trying to giving a new program, education program that combined with tourisms. They call it blockchain professional, intensive program of blockchain professional. We also have with our agreement with the government, with the university, we are introducing about blockchain and helping them to making modules, learning modules about blockchain in their university. Hopefully, it will be helping the adaptation more faster in Bali. This is our community partners. We hope that S21 can be join us also in our building. And we are starting with Kepeng, Baliola, and we have also partnered with Republik Rupiah in the first 2030, the body of young entrepreneurs and also the chocolate capitals, because we have a project of NFT chocolate. I will inform you after this. So this is our token, the Kepeng itself. We are minting it on Valance. So you can find it. Our website is basically on redesign now because we want to relaunch it in next month. And we are focused, our ecosystems, we have a 3 era of ecosystem. First, now is a Mula era. This is starting era, NFT of everything. So we are implementing NFT in a lot of business models. So I really agree with Mark. Not only, but we need to find a problem and then solve it with technology. And I'm echoing your say, Mark. So hopefully it can helping a lot of people. And then the second one is Kepeng Aga era. You know, at Bali, they have a one body, finance body that there is not control by the government, the central government. There is no control by the central government. It's controlled by the people of the village. They call it LPD. If you see the plan, the sign in the street at LPD, there is a finance institution. It's not controlled by the central government. It's controlled by a local like me. So this is basically, Bali already has a decentralized economy. But the problem is, we have a problem with that LPD. What is it? The governance. Because they're still using the fiat money, and the governance is not good, the human capital is not good. Some of the LPD got bankrupt and a lot of things. So what we want to do, approach on this AGA era, we want to approach them to using DAO, to using cryptocurrency like Kepeng on this organization, because the organization is basically for people to people. So this is very different. This finance organization, known for performance loan. There is a loan is not paid. This organization has a very low non-performance loan. It's like 0.1%. Why? Because if you don't pay it, if you don't pay the debt, you will kick out for the village. You want to go for your house? I don't think so. I mean, like me, I'm a Balinese. I am Balinese, and the village give me a land to stay on, as long as I give my service to the village. And if I lend money from this organization, then I don't pay it, they will kick me. I mean, I already lived there like for 100 years. Start from my ancestors until now, until me, and you kick it. Come on, man, I don't want to be kicked. So this is the beauty of this organization. So I think you need to find out what is happening, and you see LPD, okay, this is owned by the government, owned by the village. And even if I go there and I want to lend money, there's no such a lot of KYC. They only ask you where you live, where you land. Over there, okay, you land, how much money do you need? Even though I say, okay, I need like 3 million, okay, go, like that. This is what's happening here in Bali. So this AGA era, we are starting to forming them, and one of our advisors is the experts on this finance. And then the last one is Kepeng want to be a full on DAO. So we want Kepeng to be owned by the community. It's not owned by one organization. It must be for Bali. So this is what we want to do. And the first project that we have is Baliola on Kepeng. This is the bridge to Web3 through NFT. So first is we are NFT marketplace, but now we are NFT enablers because we are implementing our engine to a lot of NFT project in Bali. This is, okay, I want to skip it. This is our solution. We also have an NFT for protecting the IP. And it's already supported by the Directorate General of Law Enforcement. This is the support from the, he said this is a Director General of Intellectual Property Right. He said that the best NFT for protecting artists in Indonesia is Baliola. I can play the video, but I will give you the video if you need. So this is what we are doing now, and using the NFT and helping the government, because the IP the copyright business in Indonesia is not quite good. So we are trying to using NFTs technology to support this. This is our partner on Baliola. And in community centers, this is our first kriuk with the ministry president secretary, Road to G20. We have this event, and there's a lot of people coming here, and also, we are glad that the presidency, they understand about blockchain, and they are still researching how to implement blockchain in Indonesia. And CBDC is one of the big thing. I agree with Mark, because it will be big, the CBDC itself. And this is the opening. We have opening of BBC with the mayor of Denpasar, and also the Australian ambassador visit to BBC also, and we explained about to Australia how we are doing it and what support that we need from the Australia government, and they are really supporting us a lot. And then we also literate the entrepreneurs about blockchain from every single regency in Bali. And also there is a lot of working communities coming to BBC. This is our office. And then we also explore the potential of blockchain technology adaptation in Singaraja, in Karangasem, in Bangli, and everywhere. So this is the community that want to save coral. The coral? In Lovina, there is a 53 hectare of corals down. And quarters of that coral is already, it's already going bad. I mean, it's already break. It's bad because of what is exploitation of dolphins. That is the problems. So because of pandemic, they said, okay, this is a good thing. We need to close it. And they building 14 meters statue under the waters. It's already done. It's already done. And I just asked my friend, this is my friend, and I was asking him, his name is Wayan. Wayan, why you build a very great a statue and you put it under the water, you know what he said? If I put it out in the beach, I only get money 2,000 rupiah. For what? For parking only, and you take a picture and everything. You only pay like 2,000. So what I can make for 2,000? What will best to the community? So I put it under the water. If you want to see the statue, you pay the parking, you pay the hotel, you pay our guide, you pay our equipment. So there is a lot of money. And when the people coming, go to diving there is a smart people we coming, not a silly one just want to throw a lot of garbage everywhere. So I think it's genius. You know, that's why I say, wow, yeah. I want to give applause to him, yeah. This is my friend, and we are still discussing it, how we supporting with the NFTs and the crypto and everything. We will go there next month. If you have a time, you can go with us also there. It's really good. If you want to go diving over there, yeah, let's go there. Let me go there. I'm sorry, this is our mark. It's Mudra Kepeng. So this is we have agreement also with the documentary film community. You know, Denpasar has 237 seniors film creators that's making a documentary. It's already be on Clermont-Ferrand. Also nominated on Clermont-Ferrand every single year. They are be there. And we also have, you know, Java Jazz Festival. We are present to there and explain NFT to the musical side in Jakarta. Java Jazz is like in May. And we also talking with the finance side, the blockchain, how to build a blockchain in a local bank. You know, this is a local bank of Bali. We have a MOU with them also, but I don't know what is going on. Until now, there is no movement. We always follow up it. I don't know what's going on there. And yeah, this is the appreciation of, we have a Kriuk episode 2. This is a blockchain community. We are talking about blockchain 101 to university student. And we also have a regular Baliola and BBC every month. We have a radio. This is a local radio. This month we talking about NFT chocolate. Maybe next month, if you have something to talk in the radio, we can come to us also, and we have a talk together there to the people. You know, this is a very high radio for people because every single morning, if you have a traffic information, it's come from this radio. So. Yeah, so we have a lot of communities coming to our centers. And we also on the Nexticorn, Nusa Dua, last month. And we are now implementing NFTs on development of public landmark. There is a big statue will be built, but the fundraising, we are aiming to selling NFTs. So you will own the building, the statue also. And we also supporting the ministry. Ministry invite us and we discuss about how to using NFT. How to using NFTs on the creative economy. And the government is supporting us a lot. And the ministry, Sandiaga Uno, is talking a lot about how to implement IP on NFTs and how to support in creative economy, because basically in Indonesia, Bali is the biggest one of creative economy. And then we're using NFT also as a ticket on some event. But the Gcraft is the community of creative economy in Bali. It's formed by the people, the activists. And you know our location, we are in center of Denpasar in Lumintang. You can see this is our facility. This is quite big one. You can go there, come there. I'm waiting Melissa to come. I don't know what is going on, but Melissa don't want to come to our building. I don't know what is going on, okay? I'm waiting for you, Melissa. And all of you can come to our building, explore our building, and even we can have a good coffee in our building because there is a coffee shop inside the building. So we're coming. This is basically this building, we call it a creative economy and digital building. Dharma Negara Alaya, or we call it DNI. So this is the DNA of every single creative economy on Denpasar. This is what we wanted to do. And the government blessing us with this facility and being the Bali blockchain centers starting from here. So hopefully that can supporting the community. And yeah, we're talking about chocolate capital, chocolate NFT. Do you like chocolate? I'm sorry. Do you like chocolate at all? Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So this project basically is supporting by the corporation, or this is a community on chocolate. You know, there is a lot of problem with chocolate. I just know this problem. There is, we are in Indonesia, we import like 230,000 tons of chocolate. Import, we not export, we import it. That means the demand of chocolate in Indonesia is really big. But the problem is, if you are a farmer and selling your bean, chocolate bean, is only like 15K per kilograms. It's really low. And when you go to someone and you sell it to the factory, they can buy like 45 until 50K for per kilo for the bean. So, and because of this low selling price, the size of cacao chocolate tree, it's getting smaller and smaller in Bali. This is the problem. But there is a lot of chocolate industry, need a lot of chocolate. So because of this, we are starting with, we have a cooperation with chocolate capitals and also the farmer of chocolate community, and building the NFT that we are using NFTs and also in artwork and supporting cacao farmer environment, and we're using this project as one NFT million solution. This is just a tagline to it's eye-catching, you know, it's catching. So this is the artwork. You can see, you can scan it, by the way. This is animation. You can send it. This is animation. I will send it to you if you want. This is basically not on a stay still artwork. It is animation. We have 5 of them, and every single NFT is mint by 1,000 NFT. So this is a 1155 NFT standard. So this is basically it's supporting and making by our own artists. This is a local artist, all of them. And the last one is Mother Nature. This is my favorite because I own this one. Already buy 2 of them. So I have a 2 tree. So when you buy these NFTs, you have the tree. You will get a tree, a chocolate tree, that is managed by the farmers. And also every profit that you got from that tree will go to your account every single year. And then you got a discount, 10% discount for a lot of places in Bali. There is a chocolate group in Bali. You can get the 10% discount as long as you hold the NFTs. And you also got the special edition chocolate on Valentine for 5 years. So it's good to get chocolate, right? It's special edition. And you get a profit share for the corporation. And this is the place if you go can get a discount. You know, there's a chocolate de Bali, the chocolate village in Tabanan. You can go there and show the NFT, you got 10% discount. And we will have a very big facility on Budugul, on Tabanan also. Will be the biggest chocolate store in Bali. Chocolate store, yeah, in Bali. There's a very big one, and we will have something here. And then at Benevi Cafe Seminyak, you can have discount there also. On Villa Kasih, also you get a discount 10%. And the Tifin Warung Legian and Guji Coffee Restaurant Roastery on Legian. And when you hold these NFTs on December, we will have a chocolate festival. Free flow, everything. Eat chocolate, drink chocolate, and do chocolate everything. But it's free for you who hold the NFT, who own the NFT. So the NFT is the ticket to go there. Okay? So if you want to know about the information, we will launch it. We're already doing the pre-sales. It's already sold like 131 NFTs already sold. So in 17th, we will open the public sales. So you can, we will inform to you if you're interested. So we will sell it to you. The NFT is about $100 per NFT. So, and you will get after 2 years because it's you. This in 29 of October, we will planting the first batch of the tree in Badung. So, who own the NFT, we will invite all you and seeing the plantation of the chocolate. Maybe you can plant your own chocolate, and your plant will be named by you. This is the privilege for the first buyer. The name on the chocolate tree, the name will be you, the first buyer. Okay, this is one. But the second one, we will not change the name of the tree. Okay, so this is all of can I explain about Bali Blockchain Center, what we do. We are focusing on making impact and supporting local project and being a bridge, and hopefully it can helping the community also, because sometimes the local community don't understand what is going on. So we are trying to explain with them, and we kind of want to making a big family here in Bali. So it's not separating between there is Canggu, Seminyak, Ubud. No, we want a Bali in a whole one. Let's blending and making a community together and giving impact for each other. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Anta. So I give my promise. I mean, we met a month ago in Crypto Week Bali in the shared panel, and then since then I kept inviting you to the CoinFest panel here in S21, and the rest of the time I was traveling. My apologies. In front of everyone, I haven't had the time to visit Blockchain Center, but I give my promise from now on, like S21 and all the resources is Bali Blockchain Center resources, and we are happy to host events, co-host events there, and promote the NFTs. And because you have a specific vision to combine this blockchain center with impact-driven projects that gives back to the beautiful island Bali, which was supposed to be our initial goal to do that. And you are raising the next generation crypto professionals. So whatever you need, I'll be there. That's what I can say.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the presentation. I just want one thing. Please give us all the links that are there so we can, like, just without losing this momentum, we can buy the NFTs, we can attend the event on the 28th. And also we're going to be sharing this online, so we can have that one post for people who want to support to take action immediately after watching this. And also the like you're hosting the event on the 28th, and any other projects, any other collaterals you want us to share or anything, so that we can have that list. And also, please also share how all the other people here can support or be part of it as advisors, as how we can actually use I have some agenda on my mind to bring more people to support Bali Blockchain Center, to S21 and everything, and we'll definitely want to be a part of the community partner. But how anyone all around the world, and like, or whoever who can come here as for a vacation, how can they support you? Yeah, like, can you give us some action points to start supporting the Bali Blockchain Center activities? Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Melissa. So, to supporting our movement, the first is if you have a project that want to, collaboration with the Bali Blockchain Center, they're supporting one of our 4 missions. You can come to to us, come to Bali Blockchain Center. You can even telegram me. I will send my details. And then if you want to know about what the event next in Bali Blockchain Centers, you can follow our Instagrams, Bali Blockchain Centers and Bali Ola Marketplace, because we are always posting the event over there first, because we are on development of Bali Blockchain Centers website. So, in 28, there's this event is on Bahasa. I don't know if yeah. Yeah, this is the problem, in local. So we are doing Bali Blockchain Center seminars or CRIOC seminars about because the audience, we are focused on making the university students want to understand about blockchain and want to know about blockchain more. So because of that, we are using Bahasa in that time. But in 28 until 30 is a festival over there. You can come to seeing the artists, because there's a lot of artists, tattoo artists, custom motorbike. You have a motorbike, big motorbike, love to make a custom, is over there. All of them is over there. And then distro festival, indie band, and everything is over there. And basically, it's free. All of them is free. This is the festival for the youth, for the youngers in Denpasar. You can come. But we have, because in 28 is our first year, we have a birthday on 28 on October. There's already 1 year Bali Blockchain Centers. So that's why we make a seminars for Bali Blockchain Centers. And on the 30, we're still in discussion with the mayor and also with the vice mayor. We want to have a community gathering with the mayor. So so you can introduce yourself with the mayor and mayor, because we need to say to the mayor that the community is already big. We need your support, so please give us. So this is basically what we want to do in that community.
One thing, we were actually, the last 6 months, we were trying to discover how we can bridge that gap, the language barrier we had, because we collaborated with Republic Rupiah. And what we said, basically, we have this online content from international speakers on different topics, and mostly keynotes. And they said, okay, the initial idea was to translate that and have some subtitles, but they said, okay, whenever we have subtitle content, it has the lowest engagement. So I wondered, and all of these products also have some sort of language barrier for the international community to effectively communicate and use the products and bring more people, and also the events. Do you have any idea how we can collaborate to actually create synergies between two communities, the international and the Balinese community, to help translating these materials and have some unified, even to use all of our contents is there, to use for if it makes any sense for educational purposes. And now we are also going to do the Republic Rupiah Australian corpus. We are going to also probably start promoting that content as well. If you can offer any way to use these materials in a bilingual way, how would that work? If you have any idea or any solution?
Yeah, we also have talking this a lot with Republic Rupiah, because what you say, Michael will also say that the problem is the language barrier. But one thing that we are doing, okay, to translate it to Indonesia, we have the man, we have the people, we have the resource to do that also with Republic Rupiah also. But one thing that we are introducing now to the community and university student, we say that Bali will be a Silicon Valley. You need to understand English, whatever it takes. We now promoting that to the university. So even though that we have a translating, but we cannot do it forever. They need to understand about English, and they need to making English as like a daily conversation also, so they can get a first source of knowledge for the first source. This is what we want them to do. So this is what we are promoting now. But yeah, we are still, there is language barrier is quite is challenging for us to the local community, and also because of this language barrier, there is afraid. The university student is afraid to come. Yeah, that's why BBC is happening, and BBC they will say that this is because the DNA or DNA that our building is already used by the university student. I mean, if you come, there is a pack of people in our outdoor, like making their job and everything there. So they are already understand about the building. That is first one. They have a safe place. And then after the safe place, we putting the content. So this is what we are doing now. Okay.
Hi. So I saw that some of the course content that you talked about was really sort of development related. I'm a software engineer. There are a few of us floating around here. Most of us don't speak Bahasa Indonesia, but I would imagine that many of us would be interested in helping out, specifically with sort of things that have specific interest to developers, right? Like doing code reviews and talking through specific problems, specific solutions on blockchain related projects, that kind of thing. I would certainly be willing to do that. So I guess I have two questions. One kind of echoes Melissa's. To what degree can that actually succeed? Is that language barrier so deep that I can't come talk to your developers in English because my Bahasa doesn't support talking about code? And then the second question is, I understand that this project is run by the Indonesian government, right? So do they support bilingual operations, or are they trying to keep your center really focused on Bahasa Indonesia as a language?
Okay, the first one, the barriers is that deep, not that deep. All developers is learning about blockchain and everything is on English, but they are basically, most of them is a passive English. So that's why I say that it's already a safe space there. We put in the content. And it's okay, because when we are starting, like the Kriuk, the second Kriuk, we delivering on English, and a lot of people is coming. I don't know if they understand or not, but there is a question there. They are asking a question, it's a lot of questions. So they understand some of them, and maybe they are not doing it every single day, but when they do it every single day, I think the language will be, the barrier will be like smaller and smaller. And the second one, the government not say to us, or what they say to us is they don't want, they don't neglect us, or say that it must be in Indonesia. No. Basically, why we choose on Indonesia, because it's about the market acquisition side. That is also only. But when they already understand about blockchain, and they understand what is happening there, and they know about English better, I think we can change it to like a bilingual, like English and Indonesia, like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a fairly new group here of developers that it actually includes a lot of locals and a lot of foreigners, and we meet face to face. We kind of do code reviews with one another, and it's exactly the sort of thing that an up and coming developer really needs in order to sharpen his skills and expand his exposure to new technologies. So, I'm kind of speaking for other people here, but I bet you a lot of us would love to be involved.
Yeah, please, because the one thing that we have now is the modules of learning. It's 101. It's still basic. Basically, we are not talking about how to making a smart contract so complicated. No, we just want they understand about blockchain, they understand about how it works and how to make a small smart contract like that. But if you have have an idea about the models, you can we can discuss, and we can putting on our program also. So we are open on the modules for young developers or the people who want to know more. Yeah.
So this is just a follow-up. There are two developers, badass developers there, who came to just because I want to introduce them to you. Maybe that can be the hybrid model, because eventually they're Indonesians. So I think a lot of people from the community, like one day a month, they would just like to come and talk blockchain-related issues in a simple English and discuss and answer some questions. And I mean, if it's not super technical, I think anyone who's attending your classes can do that. So maybe we can have that program and like announce it as it is. Like we are searching for volunteers to come and just speak some of their expertise-related topics, and we can have another Indonesian to be there if it gets really complicated in later. So that can be the basis of the.
Yeah, there's a good idea, Melissa.
Amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
we can arrange it to do that.
Yes, sure, sure. And one common solution we came with Republic Rupiah, not the subtitle content, but sort of a bullet point, simple English core idea, the brief summary of the 1 hour seminar from our events, because written in Bahasa. Like, so we can maybe, like, if we have good Bahasa speakers in the community, maybe we can just like reach out, okay, these are the things, like, please make a summary of what you get out of it, and like we can also edit from the experts. But eventually, if it's one pager, then it's easier than just watching, and it can also help improving the English of the locals as well. So we can.
Absolutely.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah, two great segues. First of all, improving the English of the people. I feel like, like if we can provide some good content in English, maybe they would feel like, oh, I have to learn English so I can actually understand this. I think that would be great. And then you said something earlier about this is really one-on-one, like what you're doing, and that's awesome. Actually, like I have a course that's not related to development. It's just related to the blockchain space, specifically regarding NFTs, because like I'm a consultant, so I now teach like Web2 clients, like how to understand Web3 technologies, and at first, like we got straight into the business of like actually building Web3 products. But a thing that we realize is that they have no idea what blockchain is. So now we developed this mastermind, more or less. It's like 4 1-hour courses, more or less, that we teach to them. And to their employees even, I mean, it's like a live seminar or whatever. And I would love to, to offer this to I would say your students or whatever, like it can either be like live for the beginning, or as a webinar, or a recorded thing for you to put in the curriculum, and then maybe together we can develop something, to teach not only about coding, but about blockchain itself. A lot of people like heard about NFTs, but they have no idea what they are. Yes. There's a lot of information that, like is kind of, up in the air and not really structured. So I feel like, we can do that for you.
Please.
Yeah.
It's really great, man.
Let's do it. And I also came like just from your talk, like, which was great, man. I mean, like, honestly, like, great things. I've heard about it from Michael from Republic Rupiah, that they're doing something, like with the Balinese government and everything. I never got into the details, so like I'm quite, pleasantly surprised that, man, you're freaking doing it. Like, GG. It's going great, and like I'd love to offer some feedback off the books for that, and then to see how like we can really take this into the next level, into more and more people's hands. So I feel like, you answered this question on the way, but I was originally gonna ask, like, who's your target audience, and I understand that it's like the true Balinese people, So towards this, we're more or less going towards mass adoption. So it would be, like, now you're probably talking to the bules, to buy like a $100 NFT or whatever. But we can really, like, see how we can simplify this so people can just, use their phone and like the LPDs, maybe implement something, like really basic.
Yes.
Or whatever. Like, that would be fun. I mean, for me, it would just be fun, like, yeah, let's do it.
It'll be fun. It's already fun. I mean, it's already 2 years fun.
2 years, man. Good job, yeah.
Thank you for the attention. Thank you so much.
No Trihata Karana from Rob? Rob is here. He wants to tell you about the Trihita Karana. When you talked about the LPD and how like you got to give money to the community and